gentlemen, it is the time of the week again, and do welcome to another episode of Provoked Intellect. I am your beautiful host, Fifi. So today's video is a follow-up of the previous video. And what I'm going to share with you today is, or are, thought patterns that pass through my mind, in a form of questions, whilst I was going through that which I couldn't define by words, And these are thoughts that came in the middle or midst of a conversation with my maker. So there I was, taking a bath, tears streaming down my face, and I said, God, can you sustain this body, for it is currently going through the most. It is worn out. And just before I could finish what I was praying for, there arose a breaker moment. That wait moment, like, whoa. And I was like, more girl, what are you saying? Are you praying for the body? Are you praying for this or the self? And as these questions struck me, I was like, And then some light came through. And this which I'm going to share with you guys, perhaps it could help you in reflecting on your communication or the petitions that you render to God, So it was in that moment that I recalled the parts of that which I am truly made of. So now it suddenly became clear to me that I was actually praying for the body, but not me. So I went back into the unique parts of the self, but specifically I went back to the mind. Remember previously, I explained that the mind is what? Is the thinking, the perceiving, as well as feeling mechanism of us. So now on this note, I was like, Fifi, is the body carrying you, or are you carrying the body? And this question I am also posing on whoever is watching this video. Are you carrying the body, or is the body carrying you? So oftentimes, what we do, ne? We perceive the body as carrying us and not us carrying the body. And we must remember that God created the heavens first before the earth. The inner and true you came first before this form, before this body. So everything that the body goes through that is not good, that is good, is a result of what? Of the intellectual capacity. Recall that the body is what? Is a visible reflection of all that goes on in what? In the invisible arena. So this also reminded me of the dominion we have been given over this body, guys. Good, these questions remind us of who is the boss and what or who needs to be submissive over the other. So if I am carrying this body, then it means that I am responsible for it. Not the other way around. But if I say the body is carrying me, then there results an echo of dependency syndrome. It means that I am depending on the body for what? For living. So now I am saying what? I'm saying without this body, I am nothing. Whereas, if I take it the other way around, if I boldly come out and say, I am carrying this form, on top of the echo of responsibility, I am actually taking the power of an executive position back. Back in my life. I am taking the leadership strikes back. I am saying, I am not going to be controlled by this body, but vice versa, because the body is controlled by chemical malfunctions and stuff and all of that, So with that being noted, I had to go back and trace, where did this undefined feeling start off from, this heaviness, where did it all begin, So now, failure to connect to be one results in a messy house. Then one begins to experience what is called inner conflict, And inner conflict comes in this way. When your will doesn't go hand in hand with your thoughts. Let me say you desire something or you desire to do something. And the thoughts say no, not that. And you in return say, yes, that. Okay, but for example, I could be feeling sleepy and decide that I want to rest or take a nap. And then whilst I am deciding on that or preparing myself for that, there suddenly occurs the thought of, but girl, you haven't cooked dinner as yet. Don't you think you should cook dinner first before taking a nap? And then there will begin the runaround of, you know, I and my thoughts, me saying, I'll cook it later. My thoughts saying, I'll cook it now. You know, conflict in simple terms, it arises in that manner. So me saying yes, them saying no. And conflict doesn't take place in the material or visible place first. We need to note that, you know. The runaround begins inside, and then what follows after, perhaps it could be, you know, a headache, chest pains, or sharp cramps, because the body now takes a toll. Now, that which my body was currently experiencing was a result of an inner disruption or an imbalance. The mind felt it first before it could like manifest, you know, body-wise. So the toll began in before going out. So what I should be actually praying for is that which is inside. For my mind to be what? To be at ease. You know, I should be praying for mental balance. For nulling my thoughts, you know, to learn to agree on one thing, you know, to be one. You know, and for the body, you know what, to take its position of being what? An executioner of the decision that is being taken. So, guys, in our prayers, we should strive for God to create what? Pure thoughts in us and make us whole again. You know? So, whatever condition you find yourself in, whatever situation, you know, may you take some time to question yourself about the self, you know? How did you get there? And take your executive position back, you know, take your power break, you know, and direct this body accordingly. And so with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Till you and I meet again next week, it is your girl, Fifi, signing out. Peace out!